Hi, welcome to this week's episode of SPTV, and I want to talk to you about flexibility in business. This all came about, I've recently come back from a week away in Spain with my son Kyle, and when we were flying, we went to Frankie Benny's at the airport. We got all checked in, went through security and said, look, because we've got flying at a bit of a random time, I said, let's get something to eat here. At least we know we've eaten, then it doesn't matter what time we get over to the place in Spain. At least we know we'll have eaten and such like. We'll pretty much just go to bed because it was going to be getting late. And what happened there, as always with kids, they can be a little bit not exactly fussy, but not exactly the easiest when you're eating out. And Kyle wanted to change something on the sort of preset menu that was there, and we literally just asked, could we swap that for an extra one of that? And the girl there was brilliant. She was absolutely superb from start to finish. She was like, yep, that's no problem. She got it done. It was brought out to us really, really quickly, which I know is part of their service, especially the ones in the airports as well. And even as part of that meal, they got a dessert, as they do with the kids' meals. And there was something else. Carl just didn't fancy ice cream, in truth. We said, could we be cheeky and just have some extra brownie put in that? And again, it was no problem. It happened, and she did that. Now, I know that's only a little thing, but it gave a really good impression because, we don't go out a huge amount to eat, but when you do, you sometimes do come across obstacles. You perhaps just don't fancy it. Could you swap this? And you'd think you've asked for some kind of huge option to be changed, almost for them to rebuild the kitchen for what you're asking for, and it's just things like that. There's always a barrier, and for me it just really struck with business because I appreciate some businesses, they've got no flexibility, whatever that product or service is, they unfortunately just can't do it, and I appreciate that. It's not for every business, but for so many businesses it can be really easy, and it's also very easy for businesses, whatever size, to sort of stick behind that policy and procedure kind of situation where, because the boss has said that, we can't do it. That's what we always do, so this is how it's done. But just having that little bit of flexibility can really pull customers closer to you because, it might be that they're not being difficult, they literally just want something slightly different from the norm. And being able to give that change and easily is going to be a real big pull for them. It will have them talking about it. I mean, like the girl there, she was great. She didn't know that I have my own business, that we create content every week for the business and for people that know us. But actually, you know what? That's been a really positive experience. And suddenly, we're talking about Frankie and Benny's on here, and we've got. We've linked that back to business and such like, and it's a really positive thing, and it's the same for your business as well, whatever size that could be. Having people talking about it in a positive light is always a really good thing, and I think we've always seen those negative stories go viral on Facebook because someone's done something ridiculous, but it's just really, as always, just to sow the seed to see how you can make things as flexible as possible and as easy as possible for customers, and certainly potential customers as well, for dealing with your business, especially if they want something slightly different from what you would normally do. So I hope that's helped, and I will see you in 7 days' time from now with another episode of SPTV.